When you start the season off, Florida versus Miami, Miami versus Florida, however you want to do it. When you start the season off like that, it's fireworks. You can't help but work hard the whole, listen, all spring from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Man, you can't help but work hard all them months because you know what time it is. Now, what? We almost a month out from this game. So listen, Miami, because you know all the barbershop talk, I hear everything. Because you got people who love Miami, you got people who love Florida, but in the state of Florida, you're going to have that anyways, because you got people who just grew up, all they love is Florida. Grew up, all they love is Miami. Grew up, all they love is Florida State. But right now, Miami, both of them got something to lose, Miami and Florida. But Mario Cristobal don't want to place himself on the hot seat. He got to have a good season this year. And I think 8 or 9 wins will do it for him. But 10 will look even better. And we're going to look at their schedule. And we're going to look at Florida's schedule and see. Now, see, Florida, their coach is on the chopping blocks. He's on the chopping blocks, and it might not be nothing he could do about it. They might be about to get rid of him. But unless he just mustered up, they probably get rid of him at 7. But if he can muster up 8, 9 wins or 10, they might keep him. But I don't know. I don't know for certain. Because in the state of Florida, man, Florida Gators, they feel like they should be top notch, always talked about every single year. Now, whether that happens in reality or not, it is what it is. But they feel like they're supposed to be talked about. Miami feel like they're supposed to be talked about. But whether that happens, in reality, it is what it is. But this game right here, who got the better squad? Let's look at Miami. They got a big boy quarterback that could place himself first round. They got a running back that could place himself first round or second round. But the NFL, they weren't drafting the running backs like that. They got a wide receiver that can place himself first round or second round or third, something like that. Jacoby George, 6'3", 170, 176. Let me see what Jacoby George did. He caught 57 passes, almost 900 yards. So both wide receivers coming back balling. So you got a 5'5" quarterback, 5'5" running back, 2 5'5" wide receivers. Let me see what Horton did. Horton started 2 games redshirt freshman year last year and had 5 receptions in both games. So when he's out there, Horton does good. So you got 3 wide receivers that done been there, done that. And 3 of them could get loose on you with a quarterback that can scramble and run and throw that thing. So, boy, that thing looking good. All right. Then you got a tight end that's coming back. You got a 3 O-linemen coming back. 1 is a senior. I mean, the 2 guys that I didn't say coming back. 1 a senior, 1 a sophomore, and both of them humongous. So, let me see if they talk about them in this. They say you got 3 starters coming back, returning. And then, okay, so really they got 4. They got 4 O-linemen that started. Because Zach started at Indiana before being at Michigan. So that's a big boy front. Ooh. Boy, Miami offense, fine. Now, let me see what Florida offense look like. Let's see what Florida offense look like. Right now, Miami offense, firepower. Let's see what Florida offense looks like. All right. They got Graham. Graham is returning for his final season of eligibility. Now, I have been hearing a lot of good things about Graham. It seems like the NFL want to show him love. They got it. He's 6'3", 215. I think if he can do well this season, he'll place himself. So, Graham is a solid quarterback. Let me see what Graham did last year. Graham had 2,900 yards passing and 20 TDs. Only 3 picks in 11 games before ending this season. Ooh. That boy was good. Hey, now that's good stuff right there. Only 3 picks? Let me see if I read that right. Yep. To 20 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He knows where to go with the ball. So you're not going to pick him off. If he was in 11 games, so he's sitting pretty good. Got a 5'5" running back coming back. The running back, well, I've been liking him for a while. Because he was at, when Coach Billy Napier was at the Raging Cajuns, they were running that thing. So he's coming back for his 3rd season at UF starting running back. He had 800 yards and 5 TDs. But he split time with Trevor Etienne. Trevor Etienne going to the Georgia right now. So he's going to get the bulk of the carries. They might have another running back that can tote that thing. So they got a nice quarterback, nice running back. Wide receiver, true freshman, Wilson III. That boy hold it down. That boy hold it down. So that boy hold it down. Let me see that other wide receiver, Jackson. Let me see what they say about Jackson. Because they don't give you everything. Let me see what they say about Jackson. Jackson coming back as a starter, but I want to see how many catches he had. Then they got another guy transferring in from Wisconsin. That's where Graham came from. So that's one of his guys. Yeah, he going to throw to him. He had 47 passes caught from Graham the year before. So he going to come in and be one of the guys. So Graham going to come in. So they got 3 wide receivers. That done, 2 of them that played with Grant at the Gators, and 1 of them played with Graham at Wisconsin. So, all right. They solid at wide receiver. Now, the wide receivers they got at Miami, they veterans. These young guys coming into veterans. Tight end. They got 3 old linemen coming back. Let me see if they got any transfers coming. All right. And both they tight end nice too. But let me see about the O-line. Although the O-line lost 2 starters to the portal, 3 starters and some young talent return. So they got 3 starters and some young talent. So offense-wise, right now, I'm going to get at the Miami. I'm going to get Miami the offense. Let's run with the defense. Since I'm on Florida, let's start with Florida defense. I'm going to get the Miami offense. So Miami got the win on offense. Florida not far behind, but I just think that firepower that's going to come out of Miami offense a little bit too much for versus Florida offense. So the offense versus offense, I'm going to get a win in Miami. All right, let's go defense. Defense, they say Florida had issues tackling and forcing turnovers last year. 7 fewest in the SEC. That's tough. To wind up 11 in the SEC total with defense. Whew. Among other defensive changes, Auburn defensive coordinator Ron Roberts was hired to coach the linebackers and help the 31-year-old Austin Strong, who is entering with they DC. So he gonna help the DC. A veteran defensive coordinator gonna come. So they defense should step up because you got a veteran guy helping the young guy until he get his feet, get used to that SEC. All right, then you got the linebackers. You got Shamar James, 55 tackles in 8 games before he got hurt. Jason Marshall, 10 pass breakups and a 2-year start. So Jason Marshall probably gonna get drafted high. I think he is 6'1", 205. I think that boy gonna get drafted high. He just got it like that. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys coming back that's starting. Then you have a linebacker from South Carolina coming in. Do they got him starting? No. Then they got a guy from Washington coming, and he's entered in the starting lineup. So you can say they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guys starting coming back. Okay. But they defense, it depends on the defensive coordinator. It depends on what Ron Roberts is going to be able to do to help Austin. Ooh-wee, boy, you back against the wall, boy. That's tough at Florida, man. But you know they got talent, excuse me. You know they got talent. It's just, I don't want my back against the wall like that. But let me see. All right, let's go back to Miami. Let's look at Miami D. Miami D got a big boy D in. Ruben Bain, I done heard about him all day long. Now Miami only has 4 guys returning their starters. Let's see what they say about their defense. Now the offense, I told you I give to Miami. With Florida not too far behind, but I give it to Miami. Let's look at their defense. Transfers will play key roles for Miami defense. 4 newcomers projected as starters this fall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they got 4 guys only a star, but they got 4 that's coming from different schools that balled out where they was at. So you really make that 8 on defense. All right. In addition, Akeem, he played only 2 games last year before getting injured. And they got him starting, so he must be that boy. And returning starters, y'all, you know, I told you about them before. And then they got the defensive backs. Damian Brown and Jaden Harris made spot stars when Brown was the starting corner for the last 3 games. So both they DBs can play ball. So they got 1 starter, and Brown was starting, but you can rotate them in. Yeah. Man, look, y'all. I'm going to get this to Miami. I'm going to get this win to Miami. Mario Cristobal needed more. Now, Billy Napier needed too, but, man, I'm going to get this win to Miami because Miami got a better offense and a defense that can hold up versus Florida offense. Ooh, that's going to be a good game. 3:30. Hey, it's going to be at Florida, so it's going to be in Florida favor. The stadium going to be rocking. I'm putting this as it could be a close game, and I'll talk about it more when the season comes, but, man, I'm going to get that edge to Miami because that offense, I feel that offense can, see, the offense can score. The defense can shut you down, but I don't think, I give it to Miami, man. Miss Johnson, what's good? Miami, I'm going to give you this one, at least right now, unless something change. Miami, y'all got this one, man. I think y'all got this one, but y'all going to be playing at Florida. So it's going to be hard, and it's going to be the first game, and it's going to be a lot of emotions in the game. A lot of Florida boys versus Florida boys. But you know what, man? Miami got to deal with Florida, then FAMU, which is not going to be a cupcake game, South Florida, and Florida State. Whew, boy, they got to deal with the whole state. You know they're going to get it. You're going to get them to win versus Mac. They've been together forever. Ain't it though? So, if he could beat, I think Miami got the edge on this one. But Miami got to play Florida this year, at Florida, South Florida at South Florida, and Florida State come to them. Now, South Florida going to be good, too. So, I'm going to end up talking about that game, too. Now, I'm going to talk about the Florida State versus them, too, because Barbershop Talk got to talk about everything. But, hey, I just wanted to holler at y'all, man. Ms. Johnson, you say I'm going with Florida. You think Florida going to win? Y'all, hey, y'all tell me whenever y'all check this out, man, who y'all think going to win. I think, based on everything I seen, man, Miami got that upper hand in this one, man. They offense just a little bit too firepower. And I don't think Florida D. But Florida will be playing at home. Florida will, be amped up. They playing for Billy Napier. They're going to play lights out, but now Ron Roberts can be the difference for Florida defense. Because tackling and forcing turnovers on the 7 in the SEC, they're going to need more than that. Right now, I'm giving it to Miami, man. Ooh, because I don't think Miami defense could shut them boys down like that. I don't know. We gonna see. Now, I do give See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I almost want to say I give the defenses of Miami and Florida, they about neck and neck, man. So if I gotta say anything on turn around, it's gonna be Miami offense. Miss Johnson, you say Florida at home? It's gonna be a good one. Hey, y'all better be watching. It's going down. Hey, look, blessings to y'all. Holla at y'all.